All right, team, we have conditioning and core. Conditioning will be your phase as you're on the treadmill, but core, I have you. So we're going to begin with leg switches. So we're going to begin with a loaded medium, holding it stationary over our chest. We're keeping our feet 6 inches off the ground as we elevate them all the way up to that 90-degree angle conducive to our body, switching between left and right. Again, keeping them 6 inches into full elevation. Again, my shoulders are off the ground and my abs are engaged. Our second movement, we're going to a reverse crunch opener. So just like a leg crunch, we're just going to open at the spread, at the extension, spreading those feet. And again, keeping those shoulders off the ground, engaging the core, keeping the feet 6 inches off the ground, and keeping this loaded medium. Again, this can be a dumbbell, plate, med ball, kettlebell, whatever you may want in your hands as load, just to keep that pressure. Now we're going to a side plank with a leg lift, keeping our hips off the ground. We're fully elevated with our arm at a 90-degree angle for support. Again, my feet is not touching the ground. It's coming back to about a 90-degree angle to a 180-degree angle at the very top. Again, keep a good constant squeeze on this core. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. All right, we have scissor crosses again, same thing, 6 inches off the ground for our feet, loaded medium, elevated above our chest, shoulders off the ground, activating core, and my feet, I'm gonna cross heel over toe, keeping my bottom foot at 6 inches and my top foot as elevated and up as possible. Also, my spread is as wide as possible in full range. Now going to Russian twist. Again, I'm only on my glutes, or I can go into my heels as I am here, but I'm twisting side to side, but I'm getting a full rotation. As I look left, I completely rotate left, and then again doing the same thing vice versa, getting a full rotation in those abs. And then we're going to butterfly crunch. Again, bringing elbow to knee, still have my loaded medium in hand, and I'm just again having my soles together. So the soles of my feet together as I bring elbows to knees on a good deep squeeze crunch. And again, just keeping that motion for my reps. All right, single leg extension. So again, I'm fully extended overhead with my loaded medium. So it's coming over my body or over my head. And I'm only having one leg extend out and crunch in. So just like a tuck crunch, just with one leg bending instead of two. But again, the only difference is everything's resting on the extension. So my body is fully down, my leg is down, my foot is down, my dumbbell is down, my shoulders are down, and I'm contracting on the way up. Now loaded oblique tap, again 6 inches off ground, loaded medium overhead, fully extended at the top as I rotate left to right, meeting the dumbbell at the same side heel. Again, rising as much as possible as I crunch. Big wide circles as well. Make it a rainbow. Try to get a big circle on the top part before we go into our crunch right here, going into a big wide movement at the top. And then our modified oblique heel tap. So if you don't want to go dumbbell or don't want to do the one from our previous movement, we can go into a modified heel tap, dropping the weight, keeping shoulders off ground, and simply having a big wide motion as we bring same hand to same heel. Now spider crunch, we're in our plank position and we're simply driving our knees to our elbow. Again, I'm keeping a good tight squeeze in my core, bracing my core, and keeping a good steady tempo and pace in my knee drive. Those hips are not all the way up, so they're not elevated towards the ceiling, but also not dipped towards the floor. Toe taps, same thing, starting in a standing plank position. Hips are coming down, they kick up as I reach opposite hand to opposite foot. Again, keeping a good steady pace and tempo. We're reaching all the way back. Keep that core engaged. Just squeeze it and just move. Treat your body like someone you love. Love yourself. Keep moving, champ.